This video is sponsored by Concrete Taxi. They're the only concrete batch plant that have miniature trucks that they can bring out on site to deliver concrete. Concrete Taxi also has pull-behind carts so you can hook up to your pickup truck. So whether you need a quarter yard for a patch job or an entire driveway or patio delivered on site, check out Concrete Taxi. They can help you out. You can kind of see from this shot, but we had some window wells that we formed up. We wanted some concrete window wells, so we had to shovel them. Now we got everything poured. We're trying to flatten everything out. We're trying to put a little bit of a slope on the concrete so that the water doesn't pool on the back of the step. So we're cutting down the face, as it goes towards the face of the step, we're cutting that down a little bit. Initially, when we floated off these steps, we kind of accidentally put it so that the water would have been flowing to the back. So this is what Sean's doing right now. He's fixing everything. He's putting some more concrete in the back and then cutting it down in the front so that it'll work well when water comes on, when it rains and everything, so that there's no puddles. At some point I come in and sort of finish off the bottom step. He kind of had it mostly done anyways. But at this point, the concrete is getting hard enough. It's setting up to the point that we can put an edge on it. With a 1/2-inch edger, we go around the entire perimeter of every single step to put a nice little turn down on it. And then we float over the top of that again so that we don't leave edger marks. This shot is actually the second time we went over with the edger, so at this point we're taking the trowel over it to take out more of the marks and kind of slick everything off. And then at this point, we've peeled the forms from all the steps, and we're rushing to try to face the steps and get everything the way we want it to look. When we were pulling the face off of the forms, we peeled off a bunch of the face. So it was kind of a catastrophe for a little bit, so we had to scramble and try to fix it. There were definitely some imperfections left in the final finish, but I think we got most of them out, and here is a shot of us putting the final broom on the top of the slab. Here's a kind of close-up shot of the broom finish on the top landing, and then here's an outer shot where you can see a lot of the imperfections in the steps. And then from the top, coming out of the front door, it doesn't look too bad, not at all, except for my kid stepped in the bottom step. Ultimately, I decided I wasn't really happy with the imperfections in the finish, so this is the next day, and I decided to coat the whole thing with a concrete resurfacing product. It's basically just Portland cement mixed with water to kind of a putty consistency. Here it is, kind of, like mortar, basically. So you trowel that on, keep it nice and flat as you can, and then that goes in and fills in some of the imperfections. The surface wasn't the issue, but the vertical surfaces had a lot more of the imperfections on it. So here is a picture of it all after I've broomed the whole thing. I think the trick to this product is when you get to the brooming phase, you need lots and lots of water. Later we're going to pour a slab across the bottom, so that part is actually going to be covered. So don't worry about that. But anyways, I think it's an improvement. Thanks for watching this step video. As you can see, this is in need of another sort of slurry coat on that. So if you'd like, I can do a detailed video on that, which I probably will, so be looking out for that. The next couple of videos is I did an engine swap and a transmission job on a Chevy. So I'll be posting those too. So thanks for watching.